Hello, my name is Chris, and this is Raging River, the Basic Edition, and we will be discussing how to play the mini game called Mix and Match, which is a puzzle game and one player. So as you see here, there is a 4x8 grid, 8 lanes. This would be used for all the difficulties. All the water tile cards are being used, which are randomized. And then you would have the wind deck, lane deck, and the tsunami deck. And so I would like to also explain how this game is played. So the objective is to remove all of these water tiles before the meter hits 10. And how you do that is you'd match them by pairs. Perhaps there's 2 shallows and then you remove those, or 2 waves. That's how you would remove these. So now let's go ahead and pick a difficulty for the game. So I'm going to choose normal mode, which wants us to start the tsunami level at 1. And so let's go ahead and do that. Go to 1. I just want to explain how the game is played. There's 4 different steps involved. So at the beginning, you would pick 4 different water tiles that you would like to peek at. It could be any of them, whatever's easiest for you. It could be these 4, it could be on a lane, it could be on a row, or if you want to do it random, that's fine. Whatever's easiest for you. So perhaps we looked at these 4, we flipped them over, and then we thought about it, and then we flipped it back to what it is now. Then we would move on to flipping over 2 of the wind cards, flip over a lane card, which I'll explain how those work in a little bit. And then you would move the tsunami meter up 1. Then you would choose which card you think would match. And you can do this as many times as you want, but every time you miss one, you would have to flip that back over to what it looks like now, and then you would have to increase this. So you'd want to be careful doing that. But let's go ahead and actually do it. So I will go ahead and peek at 4 different water tile cards. I will look at these. So now again, there's no time limit. You can try to memorize it as long as you would like. Wave, shallow, sandbar, sandbar. Wave, shallow, sandbar, sandbar. Okay, now we'll move on to the wind. It says that the entire lane moves left 2 spaces. But what lane? Lane 1. So which is up here. Left 2 spaces, so you'd move these 2 over here, and these would be carried on from the other side back over here. I do one more. Right 2 spaces on lane 8. Right 2 spaces, lane 8. Unfortunately, now I need to memorize these because they were shifted. And then after you do 2 of those, then you move this up 1 tick. And now I would pick the cards that I think would match. I will see what this is. Okay, wave. I think there was a wave here. Oh, nice. Just put this to the side. How about this one? Shallow. And I think this one was actually shallow. Okay. Making progress. And those are good. Now right now, the rest would be random if I chose one. I might just hold off and see what happens. So now I'll go back to the peeking phase. Deep, shallow. Shallow, deep. Deep, shallow, shallow, deep. Okay, now I do this again. No wind, nothing happened. Right 1 space on 7. Okay, Did that twice, and now I would move this up one tick. And now I would pick the ones that I think will match. I think this was shallow. Whoop. Wrong one. I think this was deep. Okay, deep. What about this one? Shallow. Shallow? Well, I think I did that randomly. Deep. Deep. Shallow. Wow, I'm just guessing on these. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so that's obviously wrong. So, and remember these. That'd be good to remember. Sandbar, deep. But because I got that wrong, I would move this up one. And basically that's how you play the game. You just keep going until you remove all of them. So if you have any comments or any suggestions, please let me know and I will try to get back to them. Thanks. Yeah, bye.